Welcome to Imagine Ocean!
Take a deep breath, because in just 10 seconds, our enchanting story begins. Now, close your eyes and let your imagination take flight.
The weight of love.
It was just another normal day and Emma and Robert hung out at their favorite place, the park. The sun was shining bright, the birds were chirping happily, but Robert was not matching the cheerful atmosphere. Emma noticed this and asked him what was wrong. He hesitated for a moment before he replied.
I'm not happy with my weight, Emma.
He blurted out. Emma was surprised by his confession.
But why, Robert?
She asked, her eyes full of concern.
You're perfect the way you are.
Robert did not look convinced. He looked down at his body with disgust.
I'm fat, Emma.
He said.
I look disgusting.
Emma was taken aback by his self-deprecation. She couldn't believe the man she loved would think so lowly of himself.
That's not true, Robert,
she said, reaching out to touch his arm.
You're not disgusting at all.
He did not respond, just kept staring downwards, hating his body. This sight broke Emma's heart. She knew she had to do something about it. So she decided to show him just how much she loved him, body and soul. She gently lifted his shirt and leaned in to kiss his stomach. Robert gasped, surprised by her actions.
Emma, what are you doing?
He asked in alarm, quickly pulling his shirt back down and covering himself.
I'm showing you that there is nothing disgusting about you,
she said, her voice firm and passionate. But Robert was not used to such a display of affection. He felt self-conscious and embarrassed.
I don't deserve it, Emma.
He said, his voice wavering.
I don't deserve your love.
This made Emma more determined to make him see his worth.
That's where you're wrong, Robert,
she said. She removed his hand from his stomach and kissed it again, this time more passionately.
Stop saying such things about yourself. You're handsome, Robert. You're perfect to me,
she whispered. Robert looked at her, his eyes welling up with tears. He was touched by her sincerity.
Thank you, Emma,
he said, his voice choked with emotion.
I appreciate it.
Emma smiled at him, her heart swelling with love.
You should appreciate yourself, Robert. That's all I want,
she said. From that day on, Robert learned to appreciate himself a little more, thanks to the relentless love of his girlfriend, Emma. It was not easy, and there were still days when the negative thoughts would creep in. But Emma was always there to remind him of his worth.
You're beautiful, Robert,
she would say.
Don't ever forget that.
And with each passing day, Robert's confidence grew. He began to see himself through Emma's eyes, a man who was worthy and deserving of love. He began to love himself, his body, his flaws, and everything else he initially disliked about himself. And in the end, he realized that his weight was just a number and not the measure of his worth. He didn't need to be perfect or have a perfect body to be loved, he just needed to be himself. Because to Emma, he was always perfect, just the way he was. And that's how their love story played out in the park under the shining sun, filled with love, acceptance, and most importantly, self-love. It was a reminder that no matter how you look or how much you weigh, you are always worthy of love. And that the right person will always see beyond your insecurities and love you just the way you are. Because in the end, love is not about perfection. It's about accepting someone wholeheartedly, flaws and all. And Emma and Robert proved it brilliantly in their unique and special love story. A story that inspires every individual to love their bodies, to accept themselves, and to always remember, you are worth it. Because physical appearance doesn't define who you are, your character does. And you should always love yourself for who you are. As the sun set, Emma and Robert sat holding each other, content with their love. The day ended on a positive note, a promise of stronger self-love and acceptance.
The end.